Andy and Dave Daily. Happy Monday!
Woohoo!
Dave's feeling better. I'm feeling good.
Better.
It's a Monday. It's the Andy and Dave Daily. You had a nice weekend. You got yourself all recouped?
Completely recouped. I did a lot of resting and watching hoops. That's all I did all weekend.
Yeah.
Mac, I didn't have Max this weekend because Mom didn't want him to get infected with my whatever disease I had.
Right.
And once again, it's something you probably would have been to the emergency room twice. I just kind of rested it off.
Right.
It's amazing. I don't feel great yet. I feel just okay. But it's amazing how great okay feels when you felt like hot garbage for a week.
Right.
So this feels great.
Yeah, you were a dumpster fire on Friday.
Oh yeah. It was Friday was I think was close to peak awfulness for me. It really was.
Did you have a moment when you knew that the cloud had lifted in your
late Saturday
was
when I started kind of like, you know what? I think this is starting to go away. Then I got a good sleep on Saturday night, and then most of Sunday I was okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is tolerable now. I can kind of breathe. My headache is pretty much gone.
Yeah. Did your mom wait on you?
No, nobody waited on me.
I don't know.
I made myself. This is how I did.
Because you could be laying there on the couch and you could be like, grilled cheese,
meatloaf.
Right.
No, I had some chicken noodle soup. A lot of chicken noodle soup, man. That's
nice.
Chicken noodle soup and OJ. That cures everything.
OJ gives me canker sores, so I can't drink that.
That's right. You get mouth issues. Hey, we're gonna get into some sores a little later on in the newscast.
All right. Well, without further ado, then
some good news involving sores, though.
Okay. Well, I'm all ears, man. What are we gonna talk about today?
Let's start with Muskegon. Muskegon Heights manufacturer looking to add jobs this year. Hurricane Power Incorporated, which builds commercial-grade blowers, is planning to increase production to meet growing sales demands. Nearly 24 jobs may become available. You need a job, you're looking to get employment, contact Human Resources, 231-755-0707. It's always a good thing, if you got local companies looking to expand a little bit. Manufacturing, these are jobs that, there aren't as many of these as there used to be. So
there are.
If
And I'm going to go back to the same kind of mantra. If you're a kid and you're getting your education going on, start thinking about a skilled trade job.
There you go.
Thinking about being an electrician, being a plumber,
Absolutely.
Being a machine operator, maybe a millwright, something along that. This is where it's going, and these are where the jobs are needed. So
I'm telling you, trade schools in these trade jobs, exactly what you're talking about. I really believe the further we go along here, I think they're going to become more valuable than college degrees.
They
think
already
in
are.
A lot of ways. Yeah,
they already are.
You
get yourself out of school and think about this in Muskegon here, and I'm sure you can do it in a multitude of other places. But if you're a student and you're willing to crack the books, okay, you can go into high school now. You can get yourself into 10th, get 9th, 10th grade out of the way. 11th and 12th grade, you can actually start working on an associate's degree, and if you put yourself to it, you can get an associate's degree before you're out of high school, and you can do it for free. Free,
absolutely.
So get that thing out of the way. Get that, don't get me wrong. Some students aren't going to be able to do that. You know what I mean? They don't have the aptitude. I couldn't have done it when I was in school.
I couldn't either.
That for sure. But
that's why I had to go to college.
Apply yourself and get yourself in on this thing because you can get that associate's degree out of the way. And then you jump into one of these trade schools or something like that. You got your associate's degree. Then you get your certificate from one of these trade schools. Boom, you're rolling.
Right.
I mean,
once again, it's
Cut
different.
to the front of the line.
Right. If you're looking to go into engineering, or if you're going into, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to have something, then college education, obviously. But for a lot, and I think this is for most other people, it's these skilled trades that you really got to look at. So, all right, what else is going on? Well, President Trump's tweet about sexual harassment over the weekend causing some controversy. Now, this is exactly what the tweet said. People's lives are being shattered and destroyed by a mere allegation. Some are true and some are false. Some are old and some are new. There is no recovery from someone falsely accused. Is there no such thing as due process? I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that's the tweet.
I've heard that once or twice somewhere.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah. You said the exact, but Catherine Hildebrand, people on CNN are just going nuts over this. And I get it to a certain degree. I get like you want to feel for the alleged victims.
Yep.
And you kind of got, because I believe most of these allegations are true. I believe for the most part, but I don't know this for fact.
Sure.
I believe men have to behave better. I mean, just
Yes.
in general. I mean, it's what's going on is horrible, and some of this stuff is really, really, really hard to prove. That said, what he's saying there is correct. Once if somebody just accuses you, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's one of those things where two things can be true at once. I mean, because Trump himself is undergoing these allegations.
Mhm.
Maybe they're true. I would probably lean toward the same way I feel about Bill Clinton and about Al Gore allegations and about, allegations against, a lot of these men.
Yeah.
I believe are true, but I don't know this factually.
Right.
And that's what,
the one picture over the weekend
hard.
with the woman with the black eye. I mean, that was pretty damning.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely. What else is going on? Hey, I told you about sores. I told you we were going to delve into sores.
Are we going to talk about the sores you have?
Now, hey, no, I don't have any.
Okay.
I don't have
you
any.
got those cleared up.
That
Good
you
for
can
you.
see. Hey, okay. Herpes infections decreasing across the U.S. USA. Congratulations, America. Herpes 1 and 2 infections have dropped 11% since 1999. Approximately 48% are infected with HSV1 and 12% with HSV2. Both are transmitted through contact with lesions or secretions. See, I avoid lesions and I avoid secretions, so that's why I am the germ-free gentleman you see before you today.
Right.
Well,
last week, wait a minute. Now, last week you were going all around town telling everybody that they should expose themselves to germs. That way they won't get sick.
Expose yourself to germs. That doesn't mean, start
you just told me
making
you were
out with somebody who's
germ-free.
got an open sore. There's a look. You don't. You take everything to extremes. I'm just saying.
No, I'm going back on what you said.
There's a difference between having a conversation with somebody who's got a head cold, and not treating them like a leper, and having unprotected sex with a hooker who's
I get it. So
who's
true confession time.
sharing dirty needles or something. What I'm saying is there's a difference.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. True confession time now.
What?
Have you, Dave Cackley, ever had to visit a free clinic?
Of course not.
I don't know. Have you?
Of course not. No. I'm not slamming anybody who has.
Nope. If public health is important. That's why
public health is very, very important. Very, very important.
I'm going to come out and I'm going to tell you that I have had to visit one once.
Mm-hmm.
It was not for me. I went with a friend of mine.
Okay.
And
you were there for a friend. That's good.
I really was. I had to take.
I'm not
honestly, I had to take a friend of mine from school. I'm not naming names because I've told this story before, and I did slip and named him. If you remember, I won't do it this time. But I've told you this story before.
Do I know this guy?
Huh?
Do I know this guy?
I don't think you do. No.
Okay.
No. But
okay, so we're not talking about Rob.
I want to get you the mindset before, and this is the honest to God's truth. This was not me. Okay.
Okay.
But you got these two rubes from Sparta, and I literally have to take this kid to the Kent County Free Clinic, and imagine the looks on our face when we get down to the Kent County Free Clinic, and it's take a number and sit and wait, and you got these two idiot white kids sitting there.
I just thought of okay. Oh my God!
We had no business being in a free
you were there
clinic. We had no
together.
business. Talk about a mismatched crowd, and
oh man!
I mean, just being from Sparta and being in that environment,
Right.
we were both completely lost.
I didn't know they had bathhouses in Sparta.
No, he caught it. He ended up not having anything, but he thought he caught something from a gal.
Okay.
And
a lady
we're
fair.
down there for the treatment, and he's all nervous, so he asked this one guy, he's like, excuse me, sir, have you been here before? Yeah, I've been here before, yeah. And he goes, can you tell me what they do? And this guy, dude, carpe diem, he seized the day, and he just took my buddy for a ride like you won't believe.
Oh my!
He goes, well, first, you know that hammer they hit your knee with? He goes, yeah. He goes, They're going to whack it with that right on the head. Our trip to the free clinic.
Oh man.
That was a show, man. Woo.
It's a good lesson to the young people out there. Stay away from men and women of ill repute.
Just say no.
Just say no. There you go.
Save it for marriage.
Abstinence.
That's it. All right, what do you got now?
Sports.
Hey.
Lumberjacks split a pair over the weekend, winning 2-1 against Madison on Friday, falling 5-3 on Saturday. Sparty knocks off.
It was the other way.
Oh, it was the other way?
They lost Friday.
I knew I was going to screw that up. Well, anyway, they split.
There you go.
Okay. They won 2-1, lost 5-3.
There you go.
Okay. I got that correct.
Yes, you did.
Michigan beats Wisconsin in men's college hoops yesterday in Wisconsin, 83-72. Sparty knocked off Purdue on Saturday in the big matchup in the Big Ten, 68-65. Miles Bridges nailing the game winner. That is sports.
Talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.